Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel if you're not new here. My name is Ashley, also known as Ashley She Wrote. In today's video, we are going to do something a little different. I am a writer, which I don't really talk a lot about on my channel, which I would like to change moving forward. And I'm hoping to start this new series, and I hope that you'll like it. And this is also in a way for me to also be more on top of my writing. And I know that I'm not alone. I know there's other writers out here that it's just really hard to get started when you have stopped writing for a long time, and that is the case with me. Just a little backstory with me. My name is Ashley, and I originally moved to New York for grad school, and I got my MFA in creative writing for children and young adults. And I specifically love writing picture books and young adult books. For young adult, it's contemporary romance, and kind of I want to eventually get into some kind of fantasy realm, but I need to read more fantasy and kind of educate myself more on setting the scene for fantasy, because you really need to have that grounded in order for it to be a successful fantasy. And what I mean by successful is if the scene is all over the place, then you're going to lose your readers, because this is the world that you're creating, and I need to work on that. So eventually I would like to venture off into that. Yeah, so that's a little backstory about me. I have not published yet. I did have an agent, which I did post a video about my agent breaking up with me, and it was a great decision for both of us, and I have not yet looked for another agent just because I feel like I am not ready to fully commit, and I'm hoping that these videos get me there. I do believe in my book. I do believe in my story. I think that it can one day hit the shelves. I am just not ready yet. So in this series, essentially, I have this book that my mom bought me almost 6+ years ago, so I don't know if it's still available, y'all, and I haven't even written in it. So we are going to be writing in it for the first time together. But my mom got me this book. Yeah, she got me this book when I first started grad school, and well, maybe not when I first started grad school. I can't remember the exact time, but I know that when I told her that I was going to get my MFA in creative writing for children, she was not at first supportive in the way of like, what are you going to do with that financially, even though I had already had a bachelor's degree in education. So I kind of already had a backup plan. But then she came around and she bought me this book, and I have not written in it, and I would like to start writing in it. So what the series will look like is we will choose a random prompt from this book, and for like 10 minutes, I will just have lo-fi music on, and we'll just write together based on the prompt. And if you're not a writer, this is also for you. You do not have to be a writer to enjoy this video, but I think that this can also help someone be really productive for 10 minutes with just lo-fi music on, and we're both just doing our thing. Whether it's planning out your week, whether it's planning out what you want to edit, it's just like, let's be productive together. So it's not just for writers. I am just using this as a way for us to be productive. And if you do end up using the prompts, I would love to know about it in the comments. Do a little summary, a little blurb, and yeah, we will go from there. My goal is to have this published once a week, and this will also just help me be more consistent. I'm not that consistent with YouTube, and I would like to be consistent. And I also think that consistency will help everyone involved. You watching this video, me who just struggles to just make myself sit down and just write for 10 minutes. And I think I focus too much on the fact that it needs to be good, and I need to get over that, and I need to just know that it eventually will be good after edits, or eventually it will spark something that will help me write something good. So if you are anything like me, this video is for you. So that's a long-winded intro. Every video will obviously not have a long intro, but this is the first one, so I wanted to paint a picture of what the series would look like for everyone involved. So I will eventually figure out a better system for this. You know, maybe I'll just like flip it and then we'll just, you know, like boom, that's the one. But I am going to just choose this prompt, and this prompt is a sales manager has had enough. And then in this book, here you go, so that is the prompt. But in this book, it has like include the following in your story. It says Australia, faith, Gullet, which I don't know what that is, so I'll have to look that up. Customer, butterfly, headlight, badger, shoreline, mountain, owl, like the animal. Yeah, so you don't have to include these. I'll also just put on the screen, or maybe I won't put it on the screen. That's just too much on the screen, but I'll put in the description of what the words are. So if you want to and you want to challenge yourself, then you can do it. So our prompt is a sales manager has had enough, and I am going to stop talking, set a timer, and let's write. Okay, so I only set a timer today for 6 minutes. Yeah, I already filled up the page. So I didn't even get to the conflict, and that's a sign that I was like, I gotta build the story, paint a picture, blah blah blah. So yeah, I didn't even get to the conflict. Felt like 6 minutes was gonna be too short. But I guess it depends on the prompt, and it depends on the flow of the story and how quickly I write. Yeah, so I don't know if we'll always start with 6 minutes, but this was a good start for today. Okay, so let's talk this through, because I'm over here thinking right now, and I'm like, I don't know. But at the end, I'll share a blurb of my story, and then you can share yours in the comments, like I mentioned earlier. And I won't read my stories during these videos, because the purpose of these videos is to be productive and not just read my stories, because it's not just about me. So I'm thinking that maybe once a month, after 4 videos of these posts, because the goal is to have 4 of these in a month, so like once a week, I'll do like 1 video at the end of the month and read my stories, and then you all can comment at the, end of the video and kind of share more about your stories. But I don't know, y'all just let me know what y'all will like and how we should do these videos moving forward. But that felt really good. It felt really good just to write a fictional story and just to not be on my phone and just to get my creative brain going. So let me know how it was for you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.